What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube world? Get this together. YouTube land. I am Real Estate J, and
It's gonna be a cold summer.
welcome to the Cold Summer Podcast. That was a good throw. I was going to save this for my Cold Summer Podcast live stream, which I still might bring it up, but I got to talk about this. And let's talk about net worth. All right. We'll talk about what it is, but I want to talk about, why we need to increase our net worth just in general, but the black net worth. Let's talk about the black net worth, and maybe how we can fix that compared to the net worth of other people. All right. So net worth is your asset minus liability. So whatever you owe, that's your liabilities, right? So anything that takes money from you, if it's debt, those are liabilities. Your asset are going to be things that have value, such as real estate, businesses. You may have certain, jewelry that's very expensive. That's considered an investment. Certain jewelry are assets, and even poets. I was gonna say poets. Portraits are also investments, right? So those are your assets. Anything that makes you money is an asset. So now the first thing that most people's mind goes to is their home, right? And your home is definitely an asset. But some people have debt on that home. So then the debt would be your liability. For example, if you have a home that's worth 200,000 and then you have debt for 100,000, well, you have $100,000 worth of equity. So you have to do that whole thing with everything that you own, right? There's a there's something that is quite alarming that I just read here, that the average black net worth, it was like 44,000. I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to go and let you guys get a closer look at this. And it says the net worth of a typical black and Hispanic household in 2022 was $44,900 and about $61,600, right? And I just said, well, I'm curious to see, what is the net worth of a white person. The median net worth of a white American was $284,000. The median net worth of black Americans and Hispanics were more than $200,000 less than that. The median net worth of black Americans in 2022 was 44,100, right? So we just read that. Now let me get back to my picture. And let's get back to the screen here. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because net worth we talk about everyone else's net worth, right? We say, oh man, what's Tyler Perry's net worth? What's LeBron James's net worth?
Sensational.
And we think that our net worth doesn't matter. And I encourage anybody who watches the Cold Summer Podcast or my channel, find out what your net worth is, make it a game, and figure out how you can increase your net worth. I will discuss that in the video, an easy way that most wealthy and rich people increase their net worth. So we just seen the big, huge difference in net worth, which was $284,000 for a white American and $44,000 for a black American, or, a black person or a Hispanic person. That is significantly lower. And I know that we want to have this conversation. I already know, black folks. I know y'all want to kind of go and talk about how things are against you. But I don't want to take it there, because from what I've been told and read, that we spend billions of dollars on hair. We spend billions of dollars on things that do not make us any money. Okay? If we know that there's a disadvantage and we know that we're behind when it comes to money, we need to stop spending money on things that don't make us anything. We need to stop listening to certain things in rap music that don't tell us anything about finances and tell us to spend money. We need to start listening to people who make sense. Doesn't matter the color that they are, it matters the message that they deliver, and if it makes sense financially. We need to focus on assets more than anything else at this particular time. Why are we so focused on, what new car we can get? What new designer brand we can put on our body? And when we look at numbers like the white American, and this is not a black versus white thing, right? I'm just clearly defying that if the whites Americans have a net worth of average of 284,000 in the 200s, and we're down at 44,000. We need to change.
Sensational.
Black folks, we have to change. We need to start investing more into businesses, become more business mindset, understand that the things that we're buying aren't making us any better. We can see examples when we look out the door and see why people are broke and not moving anywhere in life.
Sensational.
Listen, invest into your 401k, right? Your 401k is an asset, guys. When you go to the bank and the bank asks you to list out your assets, if you have a job and you have a 401k, that is considered assets because it's real money. We don't think it's real money because it's out in the stock market and it's just going up and down, but it's real money. A lot of us, black folks, have jobs, and some of us have jobs with 401ks. Take advantage of that. Make sure your contribution rate is a good contribution. You know what else some of us have? We have jobs that have an employee stock purchase program.
Sensational.
Which is like a discount on us buying stocks within the company that we work for, and you can run it up with that. That's how you can increase your net worth just slightly. Over time of 20, 30 years of you working there, you may have hundreds of thousands of dollars in there. That's your net worth. Let's focus on buying real estate. Yes, real estate as investments. There's no secret here, guys, that wealthy people invest into real estate. If you look at a wealthy person's portfolio, they're going to have a little bit of stocks. They're going to have some real estate. They're going to probably have some, probably all type of things, right? They might even have like bonds and CDs and all type of stuff. They're diversifying their money, but they're most likely more than half of the time going to have some type of real estate. Whether it's multifamily, whether it's commercial, whether it's residential, they're going to have some form of real estate. Here is the secret, guys. If you want to increase your net worth, real estate is one of the easiest ways to increase your net worth because the amount of money that you spend fixing, renovating that home, and if you keep it, because the key here is keeping it, that is a positive in your asset department. Even if you got some debt, if you've got the asset that's worth more, you buy more real estate, your income is going to grow. Your income is going to grow and your net worth is going to grow. We have to focus on buying more real estate and investing into businesses.
Sensational.
Put down all the designer stuff, the Jordans. No one cares about that stuff. Wear your regular clothes. Go to Target. Go wherever else. Wear regular clothes and look nice and maneuver. When you see net worths that are literally lopsided, don't give me the criminal system and the system when the system is in the benefit of you. There's no laws against you going to own real estate. There are no laws against you going to create an LLC. There are no laws against you being successful.
Sensational.
Don't give me that. Be accountable. Find out how the others are winning and start winning today.
Sensational.
When I seen this number, I said, oh, that's crazy. We need to start focusing on things that put money in our pocket and put down the things that are not, man. I mean, let's stop trying to say that it's all these things that are working against us because in the year of 2023 going into 2024, the system is more in our favor, meaning black folks, than it's ever been before. Are there some issues in the system? I'm sure there are. But it's nothing compared to the 1930s and 40s where you couldn't own anything. There used to be, in certain deeds down in the South, it literally says not to transfer property over to another black person. It used to say that, which meant they couldn't own any property until after the Fair Housing Act passed, I believe 1968. But I mean, all that time they were preventing black folks from buying properties. Why? Because properties and land were everything. We got to wake up. What? We have to wake up. And we have to understand that we have to stop investing or putting our money into things that don't make us anything. Stop putting all the money on your hair, on your body, and on your feet. And then you want to drive the newest car. All that stuff is making you no money. focus on building businesses. And here's another thing.
Sensational.
Collaborate. All right, I've made this video. It's up to you to now do whatever it is you want. But the net worth between a black person, a black American, and a white American is significantly more as in a white American. Why don't we start figuring out what they're doing to increase their net worth compared to complaining and win the game? All right, I'm out of here. Like I say after every video, that this is chess, not checkers. I'm gonna see y'all at work.
It's gonna be a cold summer.